Last to move in. Unspoken has a white coloured cap, and For Valor, who moves up now with the black. Bellatrix black moving into a centre stall. And Kibosh, who's drawn the outside. Kibosh will be the last two to move up here to the outside. So we're ready to go. Race number 4, over a mile. Racing now and jumping very sharply For Valor. Bounced out in front of Highlights, pretty handy Unspoken. Premise going forward with Bellatrix black. Glon torn out deep, so's Kiss the Bride. Now the favourite Altivo is very, very wide out. Almost out near the University there, followed by Stroke of Luck. Then came Promises Kept. Renaissance Woman gets back from Mars a bit. Then Lure Me In. Kibosh, who drew the outside's been taken right back to last. So it's For Valor in front by length or so. Racing to second, Kiss the Bride. Highlights third. And the favourite Altivo is getting into fourth position now. So Lloyd rolled the dice there, went forward, and now he's got a 1 out, 1 back position on the heavily back favourite. They're followed then by Premise. Unspoken down on the rails. Glontorn's caught right off the track. Promises Kept back in the field is wide as well. Then Bellatrix black from Analyst. Then came Renaissance Woman. Stroke of Luck, Kibosh. Mars a bit. Lure Me In last of all. 600 metres to run. For Valor half in front to Kiss the Bride. Highlights of the red cap third. Followed by Glontorn covering ground. Altivo wedged between runners. Then Promises Kept rolling into the race. Renaissance Woman gets onto its back as they straighten up now. For Valor comes up the rise in front. Highlights is out now. Promises Kept stoked up going to third. Altivo looking to come off heels as Renaissance Woman starts to wind up. For Valor under siege now from Highlights. Altivo getting a gap. Unspoken's going right up the rails. Renaissance Woman the outside. Unspoken and Highlights. Altivo's out now. Too late. Up the inside, Unspoken beat the lot of them. Unspoken beat Highlights and Altivo. Followed then by For Valor, Renaissance Woman, Promises Kept. Further back to Analysts from Bellatrix black, Kibosh, Lure Me In, Mars a bit, Premise, Glontorn, Kiss the Bride dropped out to finish last. Unspoken up the inside, Tommy Sherry slipped right through underneath him. As Highlights at big odds burst onto the scene, beating off Renaissance Woman in a busy finish, and Altivo got into such a great spot, then was held up and then had to come off heels and was surging home at the end. Number 8, Unspoken, a return of $5.10, $1.80. Highlights $2.90. Altivo to return $1.50. So Unspoken goes back-to-back, trained by Peter and Paul Snowden, handled by Tommy Sherry. Prevailing there from the Highlights, Rachel King for Bjorn Baker, and Altivo, Zach Lloyd for Team Hawks in the third position. So we're standing by in the judges' placings. For Valor will finish back in fourth. And there are the interim numbers now, 8, 19, 13 and 9. Interim placings 8, 19, 13, 9. Margins a short neck by a head. Short neck by a head. Times to follow after the fourth, but Unspoken in great form there by Territories out of Silent Secret. Win number 5 from 14 starts. Back-to-back this preparation. Time for the mile is 1:35.03. Last 600 metres in 34.